Show me Redfin. That's a Seattle-based real estate. It's a tech company, basically. They're laying off 500 employees. They say they don't have enough work for agents and support staff because the housing market is cooling. Now this, an alleged kidnapping suspect in Seattle calls the police during a car chase. He wanted to make sure they, the cops, were breaking a new law passed by Democrats that prevents car chases. Roll tape.
I have Seattle PD illegally chasing me over I don't know what. So it's an illegal pursuit and my license is suspended, and it's an illegal pursuit. They're not supposed to be able to chase.
The new bill states that law enforcement can no longer pursue vehicles for any traffic offences, with the exception of vehicular assault, vehicular homicide and driving under the influence. Look who's here, Jason Rantz, our Seattle guy. You made the trip all across the country just to see me. I know you did.
I was upset it wasn't actually a private plane taking me through all the Disney World.
You're not the elitist here. All right, what is the outcome of this guy suing the police because they chased him?
Well, he's not quite suing yet, but we have a fear that that could actually come. So 911 gets a call. A woman says that her friend had been kidnapped by this suspect, and he might have a weapon. He might have a gun. So SPD makes contact with him as he is at a cemetery in his car, living there with his girlfriend. The girlfriend, we don't know if she's a hostage, but obviously the SPD has to check it out. The guy just bolts. He drives away. And he ends up calling 911 once he realized the cops were pursuing, because they're not supposed to pursue according to the law. There's a little bit of a wrinkle. Washington state law basically compels an investigation into a domestic violence situation. On top of that, because he had a gun, pretty much all the SPD officers I've spoken with, they said, this is in that gray area where we might have a little bit more leverage to go ahead and pursue, so they're not entirely sure that they were breaking the law, but they might have been. That's the problem with this nonsense bills that keep getting passed.
But the thing is, he called up the cops during the chase. You're breaking the law.
But doesn't that tell you a lot about the criminals who are paying attention to the laws that are passed?
Yeah. There's another one. I want you to take look. I'm going to show you this again, folks. It's a homeless man. It's in Seattle. He runs up some stairs. You can see him running up the stairs there. He gets to the top, turns around, and pushes that 62-year-old woman down the stairs. This is broad daylight. Well, look, the case went to trial, but instead of getting punished, a judge ruled that he was incompetent and should receive treatment. He has yet to be treated, so he's getting, reportedly, $250 for each day that he does not receive mental health treatment. What is going on here?
He will end up making about $17,000 at the end of this, because right now he has to go to Western State Hospital. It's the only hospital in the state that can actually handle this kind of violent case. Problem is they don't have any beds, and they don't anticipate having a bed until August 15th through August 17th. That's their best guess. So now he ends up getting this money from the judge.
But isn't he also accused of stabbing another woman, what was it, 10 times, 30 minutes after throwing the lady down the stairs? How is he allowed to be out of jail?
He's not out of jail yet because we've decided to pay this $250 a day. And I'll give kudos. It's very odd that we have to say, thank you, King County prosecutors. You're actually doing your job. They have decided we're going to keep him in jail. We will pay the $250 a day because we realize that this person is a huge threat. We had the nurse who spoke up to the judge saying, you can't let this person go. He's going to do this again. And once you see, you can't unsee the surveillance footage of the stabbing. It is so graphic.
What you do for us is to show that there's the coddling of criminals all over the place with disastrous results.
It has
That's your value.
Thank you.
Jason, good stuff. Thanks very much indeed, sir.
Appreciate it.